Okay, thank you so much for attending today's webinar. We are having a sales and marketing blitz webinar series going on, and today is the part one, marketing automation with ClickDimensions. My name is Pankaj Shukla. I'm the functional consultant working with CloudFronts, and we have been joined with Anil Shah, who is the CEO of CloudFronts.
Hey Pankaj, how are you?
Hi Anil, I'm good.
So Pankaj, today's session is part of our three-day webinar series, which covers everything from marketing automation all the way through converting web leads into CRM leads and eventually sales pipeline management and analytics with Power BI. So it's kind of an end-to-end sales and marketing, what do you call it, quick start for CRM, right?
Yes, Anil, you're definitely right. So proceeding further, we have got our agenda for today. What is any marketing team looking for? And why ClickDimensions for marketing automation in CRM? And then we'll be running through our demo session and finally the question and answer session. So Anil, as per our own organization with CloudFront, so you are aware that the most and first important thing for running a marketing campaign, what is the most important thing which any particular organization is looking for? What is my return of investment for marketing effort? How many people open my email or click the link who are they? How long did the person spend on my website? What did they look at? What are the people interested in? How did they get to my website? Who are the referrers? And how successful have my online advertising been? I want to manage the content of my emails and landing pages.
Um, Correct, Pankaj. So this is in fact, what any marketing person wants is, am I doing the right marketing? Because my marketing activities are a funnel to my sales team for my leads. Eventually, that is what pays the bills and runs my organization, any organization, including ours at CloudFronts. And everything that you've mentioned here, what is the ROI on the effort? I mean, are we doing the right things? Who opened what emails? What links did they click on? So that we can know engage their interest upfront. Who spent more time when they went to the landing page? I think all of these are critical metrics that help us refine our marketing initiatives. And we've recently implemented ClickDimensions ourselves, and having these metrics is a critical aspect in understanding how we are going to further conduct our campaigns and where we are going to eventually spend time and effort.
Yes, Anil. Uh, the best solution for this particular is ClickDimensions. So why though ClickDimensions? There are like particularly other solutions available in the market, but the most important thing with the ClickDimension is it's a fully featured email marketing and marketing automation solution built natively in Microsoft Dynamics CRM.
Correct, Pankaj. So, in fact, we implemented ClickDimensions recently, and I've always been a fan of ClickDimensions. The biggest reason being, we use Microsoft CRM Online as the backbone of our business, and we couldn't survive without it. We track all our leads, contacts, accounts, everything in CRM. And before using ClickDimensions, we had another marketing automation platform which was not natively integrated with CRM, and it was a painful task keeping track of your analytics, keeping track of your lists. And the biggest reason for us to go to ClickDimensions, and hence even talking about it today, is the fact that it is specifically built to work inside of Dynamics CRM. So.
Neil, I do remember you always asking me to update that Excel sheet and import and export. A lot of works to get to be done. But ClickDimension is providing everything from trackable email marketing to easy to create waveforms, surveys, nurture programs, and many more. And ClickDimension is the award-winning and top-ranked solution that is 100% dedicated to Microsoft Dynamics CRM. So proceeding further with our next slide. ClickDimension also will be aware that empowers your marketers to generate and qualify high quality leads, provide your sales team the ability to prioritize the best leads and opportunities, allows your management team to measure everything. ClickDimension is different from other marketing automation solutions in that all data and features are native inside Microsoft Dynamics CRM. These are the clients for the ClickDimensions, from SMEs to medium-sized enterprises.
So are these our clients? Or are the ClickDimensions clients?
These are ClickDimensions clients.
I was just kidding, Pankaj. All right, this is pretty good. So you've got who's who of the big companies like L'Oreal, Volvo, all the way down to some other smaller businesses that people might not be aware of. It's kind of views across the whole spectrum, which is pretty great.
Yes, Sanil. So we'll be running to our demo session.
Um, so Pankaj is going to get his demo started. Pankaj, I believe the agenda for the demo is to go through a story for a fictitious organization called Easy App, and that app, Easy App basically is releasing some new quick start, and you're going to see how you can utilize Dynamic CRM and ClickDimensions Marketing Automation inside of Dynamic CRM to run that campaign, and to run the campaign, to manage subscriptions, to do nurture marketing. Nurture marketing sounds very exciting, and then eventually to look at analytics. Is that correct?
Yes, Anil. And as you remember, previously when we were not using a click dimension or any particular marketing event or marketing campaign to launch, the first thing you remember that we need to do is create our marketing list.
So that is correct. So we need to create a marketing list first. As I understand, the following components are required for us to get the marketing campaign done through ClickDimensions and sending it out of CRM, which is get our marketing list in CRM ready, associate it with the campaign, get a nice email template ready, and get your subscription management ready. And I think these are the basic components to then do a nice campaign, right?
Yes, Anil, and we will be following the same process which you just mentioned. The first of the most important thing is to create a marketing list. So we have already got these 3 marketing lists in my active marketing list, but I'll just show you how to create a marketing list. Go on a new tab.
And this is the native out-of-the-box Dynamics marketing list, right?
Yes, Anil. Let's create a marketing list called as marketing automation. And there is 2 sorts of marketing list. One is static and the other one is dynamic. Static is sort of a marketing list which allows you to add and remove members in your static list of marketings. And dynamic is like which once it is created, it is created.
I think a static list, as I understand, is a list where you add members specifically as you want them, either from the list itself or by going to that particular lead or contact or account record. A dynamic list, as the name suggests, is dynamic. What it allows you to do is once you create a dynamic list, you have a query that says, okay, add all leads from New York. And so every time you create a new lead from New York, it will automatically add it for you. So dynamic lists allow you to automatically do stuff, while statically lists are where you actually have to go in and add members on your own, right?
Yes, Anil. So this is the way we would be adding our members to our marketing list. Click on add and it gets imported out. So approximately around 50 leads to the marketing list is getting added. So in the meanwhile, we'll go to the marketing list which is already created.
So now we're going to go ahead and look at the marketing list that Easy App has already created, which is a Quick Start CRM plus ClickDimensions marketing list. So let's go ahead and look at that.
So this is the Quick Start plus ClickDimensions marketing list created by Easy App Technologies. So you'd be able to see on your extreme left side the summary information. Name, list is static. It is targeted at lead. And then in the middle you'd be able to see your members, those who are in this particular list. And in the extreme right you can see a campaign where it is associated to a campaign called as Quick Start CRM plus ClickDimension.
Okay. And so the campaign is also a CRM out of the box marketing campaign in CRM, right? It's not ClickDimensions yet. It's all CRM. So should we just go ahead and look at the campaign? Okay, so let's do that.
So this takes you to the campaign which has been created by ZF Quick Start CRM plus ClickDimensions. On the right left hand side, you can see the name, campaign code, currency, and the campaign type. Extreme right side, you can see the marketing list which has been associated to those particular campaign.
All right, so far we've done two things. We've added the marketing list. We have also associated our marketing list to the campaign in CRM. This is looking exciting. So what is happening next?
Next, we'd be looking to create, manage our subscription management before we create our email template. So let's go to our burger menu, go to the settings, click dimensions, and the subscription list.
Okay, so as I understand, a subscription list is the equivalent of marketing list in CRM. Subscription list in ClickDimensions is what a marketing list is in CRM. By associating the marketing list to a subscription list is sort of the first step for you to set up subscription management. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of subscription management and what we're trying to do here?
Yes, Anil, all my pleasure. We have seen that before sending out any sort of an email template or marketing campaign to any particular end users, now it's illegal that you need to allow them then options to remove themselves from receiving those particular emails or templates. So it is a must to provide this subscription management thing. Okay, so we have already got an active subscription list over here, which are Easy App blog updates, Easy App special events, email newsletter, Microsoft marketing newsletters, and I'll just show you how to create one. Just click on a new and enter marketing newsletter September 2015. Yeah, click it and you save it. So once you have created a subscription list, you need to associate it with your marketing list. So you can either create a new marketing list or add an existing marketing list. So let's add an existing marketing list. Yeah, it's done. Now, Anil, I would also like to mention, this is just you can provide to your end users a sort of a subscription preferences where they would be having an option to either get off one particular they don't want to receive. Sometimes it happens that they would like to not have a email templates with regards to sales promotional, but they would be happy to get invitation with regards to webinars or ebook or downloads.
All right. So what is the next step, Pankaj? Once you've created the subscription list, what do we do next?
Once the subscription list is created, we associated that particular marketing list with that subscription list, which we did. And now we are going to create a subscription preferences where you go to your settings, again in ClickDimensions, go to web content. We have already created Easy App subscription page. We'll design it. So I'll just show you the preview. So this is the way it will look for the subscription preferences.
So this actually is quite interesting. You're showing me all the lists that we've created that people might be member of. You're also showing me an option to completely opt out of all email communications. So this way you're going to allow end users to have an option to subscribe to some lists, get out of some lists, or just get out of everything, correct? And it looks like a simple page. So Um, is there a way to customize it, or do we talk about this as we progress?
Yes, Anil, it is very much customizable as it was just a demo session. So we have got for right now. So proceeding further, now we have got our subscription management done. We have got our marketing list done. We have got our campaign done. Now the next thing is to create an email template. So let's go to your market.
Okay, so Pankaj is going to go through email templates. So far, I'm going to rehash what we've done. We've created a marketing list. We've done a static marketing list for leads. And then we've added that to a campaign, a CRM campaign. The third thing we did after that is we associated our marketing list to a particular subscription list. We set up our subscription management page, and now we are doing the last task before we go ahead and actually send out the ClickDimensions email blast or campaign, which is creating our nice email template, right?
Yes, Anil. So this is an email template which has been already created by Easy App. Here you can see the name, subject. Subject is, Anil, I would say that is very important while sending out an email template because that is the first most attraction to your end users.
Actually, Pankaj, that's a big deal because in today's day and age, most of us are consuming information from our smart devices. And when we look at something, we have a very short attention span. If we look at something that makes sense or that interests us, only then we're going to go ahead and open that email. Otherwise, we're not going to go ahead and open that email.
Yeah, Anil, you're right. So here you can see that the subject is created and the editor type is the customer HTML, which gives you an option of other three. Okay, so we are not be taking it. So here you can see the email template which has been created by Easy App. Easy App Technologies offers quick start CRM with sales and marketing automations and these features. Explore more.
Okay, so I had a question for you. While you are creating this nice looking email template, how do I know that it's going to look okay on my iPhone, on your Android phone, on our colleague's Windows phone, and the person in our marketing team who uses a Mac, and of course my Windows device. So how do we ensure that all devices, all browsers, um, all OSs is going to look okay? Is there a way for us to confirm that?
Yes, Anil, it is there definitely. Just click on Open Editor, which takes you to the this page where you'll be able to click on Inbox Preview, and it gets you details of all the available browsers, mobile clients, where you know how your email template will be looking on different devices.
So can you show me how it's going to look on iPad too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's perfect.
So at this point, Pankaj has created the marketing list associated with the campaign, done the subscription list and subscription management, created a template, and now I believe Pankaj is now going to go ahead and set up his ClickDimensions campaign, which is for what? Which is which is having a name called Email Sense, which might not be very intuitive, but Email Sense equals ClickDimensions campaigns. Yes.
Yes, Anil. So we'll go and create our new campaign for email. So as I mentioned, we need to have a connected. Okay. We'll select our email template, the one which we created was sales and marketing automation, and we will associate it with our CRM ClickDimension.
You've gone ahead and created the email template. You've added the campaign. I see that there's a test email option, but for now, you're going to first go ahead, like who the email should go from. So it's going to go from Alan Matthew. What else is there? I see delivery as an option.
Yes, yes, Anil. So, you have seen the delivery. Either you can send it immediately right now, or you can schedule it for a future.
So the scheduling for the future actually makes sense a lot of times. Right now, I know we're going to do an immediate campaign, but scheduling for the future makes sense because, for example, you want to send out the email at a specific time or day during the week so that, Monday morning, 8:30 a.m., I don't think it's a good time. People want to receive marketing blasts. Maybe Thursday afternoon is a good time. Thursday morning is a good time. Friday is a good time. So you got to figure out, which day to send emails and hopefully get good reception out of that. So.
Yes, Anil. So now we need to go and add our marketing list to this particular template. So we have got our marketing list added to it, and let's send out. Would you like to add something?
Oh, I was going to say, when you sent it out, I think you forgot to save it. So I don't know if it went or not. So.
No, Anil, I already saved it while creating. That's why it allows you to put the marketing list. Before you, until unless you save it, it doesn't allow you to associate the marketing list.
Okay, so you should see a pop-up, right, where you're going to go ahead and approve users. Okay,
Yes.
so let's put it.
Let me send it. So Anil, right now you'd be able to see a pop-up saying that the email template which you're sending across to your marketing list, they have given you the permission to allow, to send this particular emails. Certify it and approve it.
This is This is an important step to certify and approve because nobody wants to receive spam emails anymore. And in fact, it's illegal in a lot of countries. By certifying this step, you're ensuring that ClickDimensions is in compliance, but more so, you always want to be in compliance. So you could be sending a blast to somebody you met at a trade show, somebody you know, some of your clients, some of your prospects. Make it a point that you're not doing random email blasts to people you don't know. So.
Yes, Anil. So now let's go and check in our email sends. Let me refresh it. So as soon it takes around 5 to 7 minutes. So in the meanwhile, I will go and I have already. So
So Pankaj, my question is, you're saying what takes 5 to 7 minutes? I need to understand. And second, what is this screen? What is it showing?
Anil, this screen gives you an idea that all the emails which you have sent, it has been how many of those has been delivered, how many of those has been opened, how many times, how many clicks it has received, and send on.
Got it. Thanks.
Anil, as it takes time 5 7 minutes, I have already sent an email for our demo purpose. So we are going to have a look on the statistics of the email which was sent across. Let me scroll down. So this is the overall performance of the email which I had sent earlier. So this you could see the statistics over here.
So basically, this is sort of the first level of, I guess, high-level reporting. How many bounced back, how many went through. I'm seeing like 50% click rate. So it's just giving you a high-level overview of really what how your campaign went. But I'm assuming we can do a further deep dive.
Sunil, and as it is being a only 40-minute session webinar today, there is like a lot of things to get covered, and we'll be having in a future proper session for analytics based off ClickDimension.
So one thing I want to see, and one thing I think I have seen when we've sat down before, is so I send an email blast to 50 people. 25 people open my email, so I see the clicks, and out of them, 5 came to the website, clicked on my landing page, and maybe one of them only filled out the lead form, right? But I want to see who of those 4 leads actually went to my landing page but didn't actually fill out the lead. So can we walk through that today?
I will be able to show something with regards to the same what you were saying, Anil. We need to go for that to marketing and go on email sent emails. So here you get the details of all the users who have received your emails and okay. And this is also an active sent emails which gives you reports like these people have received it. Let's see over here, P. Shukla, he has got 4 scores. So he has got one email delivered where he has opened 3 and he has got 4 clicks. So I mean, this gives you an idea this particular person might be interested in some of the products which was offered.
So I actually want to see one report that you had shown me where you went to your email sends, you ran a report and you actually showed which pages who had clicked on. So you specifically know that this lead went to that page. Could I look at that?
Yes, Anil. You need to go to your email sent, the email which was sent, and you can see this ribbon button over here. Run a report. Click Dimensions email report. Okay. So so it gives you details of that particular person who was from lead or contact or account.
So hold on, I want to understand. So this is my email clicks report. These are all the different links I had in my landing pages, in my email blast that went out. And within there, so on the left hand side, I'm seeing the landing pages. On the right hand side, I'm seeing the unique clicks and total clicks, I guess. And for example, if you scroll to the left, I want to see who clicked on the, let's say the marketing automation, the third one from the top. Yeah, so click on that. So when you click on that, scroll to the right. Nope, you want to click on that so I can see it. So once you click on that, it's actually a drill down report. Then now shows me who all went to this particular page on that was in my email blast. That was one of the landing pages. So, and I know that Ashish, for example, did submit another request while Pankaj did not. So I can follow up with Pankaj, right? Potentially, kind of a segue also to discuss about putting Pankaj in a nurture marketing campaign or putting into part of my nurture campaign. Is there any other report we see before we jump into and discuss the nurture marketing feature? I thought there was some heat map or something that we could look at.
Yes, Anil, we have got that heat map, which gives you an idea about all the links which was associated on your email template. And I'll show it to you in the meanwhile while explaining. So it says that how many people, percentage of people clicked on Easy App logo, and how many people went through your Twitter, and how many people went through your Explore button.
So it's a quick little sort of a report that again shows me where most of the clicks happen on my template. Maybe I need to modify my template to make it more interesting. Eventually, I do want people to come to my landing page, fill out a form, so I can follow up with them and showcase my new offering. All right.
Yes, sir. So now we went through our marketing campaign, creating marketing lists, sending mail. Now the last thing is going through the nurture program. So you go on a bugger menu, click on a settings, go and click dimensions and nurture program.
So, so Pankaj, I had a quick question. Um, what is a nurture program? I'm assuming the word nurture has, nurture typically means to allow to grow and allow to. All right.
Yes, Anil. So you can see the active nurture programs right now over here. So I'll create one nurture programs and I'll be explaining you as we proceed further. Let's go on here. Okay, let's name it. Yeah, recently, Easy App, they had attended one sort of a conference where they had got around 200 attendees to their booth, and they want to run an nurture program to all those 200 contacts. Okay, let's name it, and you can add your list over here. Okay, so here's the nurture list. So we have got our nurture list added.
Okay. So basically, you're creating the nurture sort of program. You've given it a name, and then you do need a list of contacts or leads to whom you're going to nurture, make part of this nurture program. So that's what you've done here. You've associated one of your lists, which is sort of your nurture list, right? My understanding is um, the way you add people to the nurture list is, for example, you said you've done some webinar, you've done some event, and people have shown interest, and you've added them to the nurture program. But it's also possible that you have a lead, and you want that lead to be included in a nurture campaign or nurture program. You can just go ahead and add that lead to this list, and automatically it's part of this nurture program.
No, definitely, that is one of the scenarios. So, we need to go to the builder where you can see to your extreme left-hand side nurture task and to your right-hand side the process flow of the nurtures. So let me make it in a full screen so we'll have a better view. Anil, do you know, if you want to run a nurture program, the first thing what comes out, it would be associated with any sort of sending an email or an invitation for some webinar, or any sort of a newsletter you want to send across to your, or you are launching a new product as Easy App is doing one sort of a quick start with CRM and ClickDimensions.
So, so that is correct. As the word is nurture, I want to, I don't want to do everything in a single day. I want to slowly nurture that lead or that contact so that they don't feel like I'm being very pushy, because nobody likes that today. A telemarketer calls you to buy something, you're going to hang up the phone. So you don't want to seem pushy. So a nurture program allows you to be systematic, and yet keep yourself engaged without having to manually remember, oh, I need to call this person. Is that correct?
That is right. And Anil, I would also like to mention one thing. When we send an email or we start a nurture programs, if you start with a send emails and run it, it automatically starts. But sometimes what happens that we can also create a nurture program for a future. Like we want to start a nurture program after 5 days, and in between we have got some sort of a campaign running where you would be getting more leads. And so what we'll do, what Easy App has done, they have put a wait, drag it, and 1 second, there is some sort of.
So while Pankaj is going to go ahead and drag and drop it, what I really like about this is it's kind of very visual. I don't have to write a lot of code, or I don't have to do a lot of actually writing a lot of stuff. I can just drag and drop the actions I want. It appears in a nice visual flow on the right-hand side, and I can determine if it is right for my company, and I can then, I guess, run that program.
Yes, Anil. I
So,
mean, you don't need to be any sort of a programmer. It seems like you're writing your own algorithm for any particular process. So Easy App has a drag the wait for 5 days, and after that, they send an email. So now you set the email where you need to select your email templates, the one which you want to send across to your nurture list. Let's select nurture marketing. From name Alan at easy.soft.com.
okay, so this is pretty cool. So you're going to select your template. You're going to select whom it's going to go out from. So I see that you've already formed a small process so far. I'm going to assume you're going to add more things, but let's wait for 5 days and then send an email, I guess a reminder or something that's coming up. Nice. Is there anything else you're going to add to this?
Yes, Anil, I'm going to add, has the prospect opened the email which he is going to receive? And so I go and drag that, and it automatically adds two more buttons, yes and no. If the prospect has opened the email, so we'll put that whether he has clicked that particular link which was in your email, and that the link, that means he's interested. And so what happens once the particular person is interested, you want to assign him, yeah, to a salesperson. Right now for the moment I'll be assigning him to myself.
Okay, so this is pretty cool. Um, Based on certain actions, and because these actions are being tracked because of the ClickDimensions automation, we can know if we sent out an email blast, if the prospect clicked or not on this email. Great. If they did, well, did they click on that link that talked about the new campaign or the new quick start? And if they did, only then do we assign them to a salesperson so they can follow up and go to the next steps. And then if they did not, then we, I guess, continue to nurture them, right?
Yes. And Anil, one more thing. After using that, he has opened the email, he has clicked the link, he has, he has been assigned to a particular sales team, or for now, he has been assigned to Alan Matthew, and you don't want him to send again the same email template. So this is the time you need to click, drag, remove from this particular list.
Correct. In fact, that makes sense. You know, I'm running a nurture program. You have already shown interest, and I'm already going to contact you. I don't think I need to nurture you anymore because now you're part of sort of the sales cycle at this point for us.
Yes, sir. So you need to click what particular list you are getting him off.
So the question remains, what if he hasn't shown interest yet? How are you going to continue nurturing that individual?
Now, if he hasn't he hasn't opened your email, you are going to send him another email with another email template.
So I see that you're going to send him another email. Maybe he's not yet ready to receive another email. So you could again put in a wait time of maybe another week before you send out an email so that you are nurturing without being pushy. Is that correct?
And that is right. So let me add. Hello. Yeah. So let me add my email address. Okay. So yes, Anil, you know the next email you send, then you want to wait for another, let's say, for a week before we get his response. So 7 days.
So I get the point. I mean, you can keep extending the branches. You can go as deep as you want, and you keep nurturing. And you know what I might do is I would wait for 7 days. Then I might see if they clicked on the email or not, do the whole cycle again. If they haven't done anything, I will wait for a month. Then I'll wait for 6 months. And the max I'll end up doing is once in 6 months after that if they are not interested. Unless, of course, they do an unsubscribe to any of our emails, then we do not send them, they're not part of our nurturing program anymore, and we don't communicate with them.
Yes, Anil, you're right. Or you can also have a different, sometimes he might not be interested with this particular nurture program. Also, you can add him to a different list.
Okay, so that makes sense. Sometimes you send an email campaign out, or you send them an email, it's about something specific, but you realize over time if they're not interested, you might end up asking them to, you might put them on another list and see if that interests them. And again, you are doing that as part of a structured process, and you're building good buffers between respective emails, so you're still not blasting the individual with a lot of emails.
Yes, Anil. And once you add him to the marketing list, make sure that you remove him from the nurture list. So next time he's not getting bombarded with. So let me go and select the nurture list.
Okay, so it looks like that sort of walks us through the final component of today's demo. So we've actually gone through and done a full marketing blast using ClickDimensions. We've then gone ahead and looked at some analytics. I think you have a session coming up next month again. We're going to do a further deep dive into analytics, into landing pages, into subscription management, other things. And then finally, we've gone in today and looked at nurture programs and how they can be beneficial for any organization, small or large. You know, marketing automation today is going through massive growth, especially because of social media. And I believe in your next session, you're also going to talk about how social media can be integrated into this nurture programs or in your campaigns. But today we've gone through an entire cycle of how you can use ClickDimensions instead of CRM to really manage your entire marketing cycle from start to finish.
I would also like to show some of the out of the box functionality for the dashboard, which with regards to ClickDimensions. Here you'll be able to see all the active sent emails, the clicks, how many clicks, and what particular is it a contact or lead, and then which particular link they have opened. And this gives you if you elaborate it.
So this is actually looking at some of the out-of-the-box dashboards and reports that come out of ClickDimensions. The fact is that every company needs to track and look at different metrics that would impact how they run their marketing campaigns, and we are actually building out some dashboards of our own that work for us today, for example, for CloudFront. So this is one good thing, that because all data resides in CRM, we can leverage the CRM dashboards and reporting features to really build out anything that works for us.
Yes, Anil, and it's very much customizable as depending upon organizations how they want their dashboards to look like.
So what else are we looking at for today's demo?
So that's all for today, and so we have completed our demo. So there is an upcoming webinar tomorrow, which is webinar series 2 with the same with regards to automated web to lead conversion.
So I think tomorrow's session will also be exciting. So we've gone through the part 1 of our series where we've gone through full entire campaigns. The next thing is, hey, people come to our landing pages, they go ahead and fill out a contact us page. Then what happens? We want those to directly go into our CRM system, become leads in our system, so we can walk them through the sales cycle. This is one critical piece that is missing in a lot of efforts that companies do today with regards to their marketing campaigns. They do send out wonderful campaigns, people do respond, but then lead conversion, if it's automated and you see leads in CRM, you can further ensure that you're not losing out on leads because somebody forgot to key in the data into CRM or somebody forgot to copy and paste that data into CRM. So this is kind of an important aspect of this 3-part series.
Yes, Anil, you're almost right. So what I was saying that this was for today, and tomorrow we're going to see again. But if you guys have any sort of any questions, so you can still we are there for a couple of more minutes, so you can write down into the question section of the GoToWebinar session.
So yeah, I mean, while we wait for some of our questions, I do want to talk about the reason for doing this webinar series is I believe we are in the process of ourselves coming out with a quick start CRM and marketing automation solution where we can get companies up and running in a matter of weeks. I think it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know the exact details, in a very limited budget, so that they can manage their entire campaign, their lead conversion process, and their entire sales pipeline with good reporting inside of a nice platform like Dynamics CRM Online with a small upfront investment. Rather than having to invest thousands of dollars, they get up and running fast. And this sort of takes off on our knowledge that we've built doing these quick starts for a lot of companies and realizing that an end-to-end package is sort of what is missing in the market today.
I'm excited to to start that particular product where we'll be offering a solution with a quick start CRM and ClickDimensions. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for attending today's webinar. It was really wonderful of you all. Okay, and this is the contact us page. If you have got any sort of a queries, you can always log on to our website or send an email across info@cloudfronts.com. You can also tweet us. We are on YouTube. We are on LinkedIn. Thank you so much.